Hello everybody, and welcome back to Collecting and Hobbies. Today we're doing another makeup video that got lost on one of my cards. And wow, this guy's got a lot of articulation. He can really move that head. Looks like Donald Duck. So, yeah, like if you've seen my last few videos, um, one of the reasons why I haven't reviewed all these figures is because I actually did, but the card got damaged and for some reason it wouldn't work, and then I just couldn't upload it. I'm looking at his feet. You know what? I never really looked at his feet before. They got the same kind of joints as all of them. They got the ankle rocker and the swivel, but the way, I don't know, for a minute there it kind of looked like they'd be, twisty. Like that way. But yeah, so let's move on to the Flame Trooper here. As far as this one goes, I tried to pick out the best one I could as far as paint, and it's not too bad. They actually got a couple of red dots there. I don't know if those are supposed to be lights, but I complain about that. This particular dot seems a little bit off, but yeah, the stormtroopers, all the first order stormtroopers have lights on their guns, either red and blue. Even Captain Phasma, I think they really should have incorporated that into the thing, because I mean, how hard is it to put a little dot on it? It's super easy. As you can see, since I'm pushing this down, this is obviously a separate piece. This is a separate piece as well. This, I'm not sure. I don't believe this comes. Yeah, it doesn't come on him in the package, I don't believe. Hold on a second. This is what he looks like in the packaging. Forgot to show you that. This is the mint condition one I got. He's number 16. First order flame trooper. Specialized stormtroopers of the first order. Flame troopers carry incendiary weapons that can transform any battlefield into an infernal blaze. Here's a little picture of him, Donald Duck mask, and barcode. It's pretty easy to find. Matter of fact, a lot of places have them on sale for like $9.99 or $15.99, but that's the way he comes packaged right there. The gun is actually detachable from the hose. That was actually a replacement from a defect that I got. And never actually taken that out of the box before. Just happened to be around. So, like I said, the hose detaches. So this is what it looks like. It's plugged in. And on the back, obviously it comes off. It does not have that same O looking thing with the stripes. Probably because I don't know if because they never showed it, or they don't know, or he just doesn't need it. They're lazy. I don't know. But the way this backpack is set up, I'm not a real big fan of this. It's plugged in. You can see the glue, little strings of glue sticking out of there. And where they glued that in, basically like super glued. This one's not straight. I don't want to bend it too much. If it does come out, you can just do what they did and glue it back in probably. So there's the holes. That's the way it attaches and stays on relatively well. The more you pull it off, like I just did, the more loose it gets. The way their arms are designed, kind of still not used to this, but the flame troopers, all the first order troopers are like that. His hand moves up and down and it twists around, and I'm not sure about this other one over here, if it goes up or down or in and out. It goes, I don't know. It's really in there so good that I can't tell. I think he goes in and out. I really don't want to mess with it. I normally don't do that. I really don't care about that stuff. But trying to do a review, but see, this one was which way? This one goes up and down, right? Yeah, this one's the same way. It's up and down. So the hinge. But it's so stiff and tight, I don't want to move it. It's interesting. Interesting armor. Never seen that before. It's like a little plate on the back of his thighs. Guess that's glued on. Maybe it's molded. Not sure, but the armor's extra shiny compared to a lot of. It's way shinier in Captain Phasma. It's a kind of a dull chrome color. 52931. So this was one of the first ones they made. Yeah, so he's got the armor. Whoops. Just trying to show you, see whether it hinders it or not. Yeah, he can go in and out pretty well, even with his arm plate. He's got ball jointed shoulders and elbows, and same thing with right here, the hinge, and same right there. I already talked about the hands. He has no waist articulation, but he can go completely around with his torso. So you don't want to move this thing off and on too much because it will fall off. You might want to glue it on there if you want to keep it from coming off. He stands up pretty well, or at least he was. But yeah, and then this tube is, it looks like it's plugged in here, but I wouldn't take it out because I don't think it's supposed to. Also part of that, which is I think glued in. That little slot right there is glued in. So yeah, just this part right here comes off the gun. But he's a pretty decent figure. He looks pretty much just like the one in the movie. Trying to get him to twist at the thighs. Doesn't really want to. Not sure why. Maybe he's not supposed to. I do see the joint there, but there you go. I've never done it before. You hear it pop. See if this one will go. This one doesn't want to. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. This, like, I've had stormtroopers like that before where it doesn't want to move. But yep, you can tell it's a brand new figure. Don't really touch it that much. But yeah, I had him standing up when I first got him. Standing up on, like, against a wall. And that way he wouldn't fall. But that's really about it for number 16. He's got, he's very shiny, very glossy all the way through, every little bit. Got a pretty good paint job. He's got some ammo. He's detailed. They did a pretty good job with him, actually. I mean, it's very tricky kind of painting around on this because he's got these really thin lines, but they did a pretty good job. They might have missed paint right there. There's a little slot, but I don't see really any paint there. This one has it, but kind of goes with it anyway. Or maybe there is just a little in there, just enough. On the very deep inside of it. So this is the first order Flame Trooper, and I will move on to probably the other Wave 2s that gonna start over on if I can't find my wave ones. So I'll see you soon.